Hey guys, welcome aboard. Today we are in a slightly different aircraft to what you'd normally see me flying. This is a Bombardier Cl300, sorry, not 600. It's the Challenger. It's a private jet, pretty popular, all that good stuff. So we're going to have a look around it. We're just going to get ourselves set up in here and have a look around and see what we can see. So we need to power this thing up first. We'll just take a external power on, which makes absolutely no difference to the audio. That's so realistic. Left and right bats can come on, gens can be armed, windshield heat can come on, probe heat can come on, bleed can come on. I need to work out why they start the APU on this thing. Here it is. There you go, a little bit of audio. So as you can see, it's a pretty busy cockpit in terms of everything that starts telling you when you're starting it up. It doesn't shout at you if you do that, which is interesting. Right, so looks pretty similar to the CRJ family. Well, it is. It's effectively the same design. Same design as the Bombardier Global Express as well, which is obviously the base for the Sentinel, which is used by the Royal Air Force. Okay, so I'll look around the cameras. We'll have a look at the cabin right now. So we need to put the sunblinds up before we get the passengers on. I really do quite like the animations here. For some reason my audio seems to be glitching out today. But we'll have a look at it more in depth in a day or two. I probably will just do a circuit with it at Moshnov just to get my eyes on the prize, as they say. The lavatory, impressive. Question is, where's the door? That's the door, so we've got some light in here now. How do you get the light on? It's a bit dark in here. I'm assuming it'll just be cabin lighting, so we'll go back to the front of the cab. Cameras, billet. Alright, lights. I'm imagining them to be down here. This is my first time in this aircraft. It's very in-depth, I'm told anyway. Emergency lights, nav lights, landing lights not required, seatbelt signs. Okay, I imagined it would be along here, but apparently it ain't. Haha, that's what I was after. Now let's check the toilet. There we go, see? Got light in here now. So if you'll just excuse me folks, no don't worry, I'm only kidding. It's quite an interesting door design as well, that it slides up. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just do a fast start on the aircraft. It'll remove all the animations and stuff like that necessary to get the aircraft into a state where it's ready to taxi. Haha, that's why we had that problem. So I wonder if the audio has come back online yet. Cameras, pilot seat. So as the engines are starting up, we can just... Right, so we are on GA stand 1 at Moshnov, which is where we are right now. Is the scenery even installed? No, of course it hasn't. So we'll head off in that direction, just take off and fly a circuit. I'll do it visually, I'm not going to use any automation yet because I'm not sure how to do it. Good, the nose wheel tiller actually works in this aircraft, which is a rarity. I feel like I can kind of kick the tiller, which is... I've assigned it to another joystick axis because I've got my old T-Flight HOTAS set up to be the mixture and to be the rudder tiller. I might set it up to be trim as well. Alright, got 2 running engines, which is good. So brakes released. Just going to apply a little bit of power. Hopefully manage to bring the aircraft around without it actually getting onto the grass. That's the aim. Why is that the thing vibrating there? Power. Yeah, we're definitely onto the grass, but it doesn't really matter because it's a game. It's a game. Please don't kill me for calling it a game. I suppose it is X-Plane, it's a highly accurate simulation. But anyhow, so your damper can come on, and crossbleed is off, left bleed on, right bleed on, AP bleed off. There we go. I think we could get away with entering from there, but there's no point. We've got the aircraft pointing in the right direction now anyway. I'm just going to stick stern, make sure the controls don't deflect to some crazy position, which they would do if I was if I'd miscalibrated my controls, which seems to happen more and more often. I think the joystick I'm using is a little bit on the knackered side. But anyway, it does come across as being a very, very nice aircraft. Just a first impressions clip, obviously, this one. APU comes off. Cabin lights come off as well for departure. It's a Dusker. So I do find this a very therapeutic aircraft to fly. It's 6 PM local time. Surprised it's still daylight. Must be over 20 knots, the nose wheel till it disconnects. Okay. Okay, how stupidly that turned. Yeah, you can see the second I get it up, it just goes, nope! Jumps on the brake. Okay, so we'll do this as a rolling takeoff. Entering the runway with power already on. Both rudders, or both controls that can turn me left, are deflecting left right now. There we go. Full power. Brake. The acceleration does seem pretty good on this aircraft. We'll see what the climb rate's like once we are airborne. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Whoa. Close to right. Gear up. So the climb rate is very impressive. Climbing at 4,500 feet per minute right there. 5,500 at top tower at. Okay, I'm just going to roll this over onto the right. Whoa! That's a bit of a stall going on right there. Okay, flaps can come up. Okay, pull back to about half thrust now. I nearly went to my key bindings for train simulator there. I've played it that much recently. So you can see we did climb quite quickly there, considering the fact that we're already on downwind. And we've been levelled off for the last few moments there. It's just a quick, it's very quick first impressions. You know, some YouTubers will spend 40 minutes doing a first impressions, but this is just the first impressions of how the aircraft handles. Like stuff like this That really is crap. Power. Grams. See, things like that is stuff that I don't actually think the real aircraft would be allowed to enter production with those sorts of flight dynamics. Oh, okay. And trimming forward. Trimming some more. Gear. Okay. Shift 9. I'm just going to the external view to work out roughly where we are. Oh, that's nice. That I sense that will come in handy. I might take this aircraft on like a long range tour, because I've had to drop the Alaska tour because I've been on FSX Steam Edition for a while now, and obviously you can't do Orbex sceneries on that, and most of the sceneries I was going to visit were Orbex. But anyway, and once they get it up and compatible, that'd be brilliant. But until then, I cannot do it. Flaps set for approach. KPRF as speed is 117 today. So power off fully now, full flap. Just slowing the jet down. A little bit of a rock going on there. And descending. Very, very stable at this stage. Unlike what happened when I kicked the rudders out, but let's not discuss that. Do we have reversers with this aircraft? We don't. We do. So I'll have a go using the reversers after landing as well. Minimum. Continue approach. I'm fully visual at this stage. Just a bit of extra power because I did drop a bit. Didn't anticipate how quickly it would want to drop. But I suppose the Challenger is approved for operations from London City, so and that's obviously 5.5 degree approach bar. So it will drop quite quickly when it goes power off. Alright, I should have also set the spoilers right there for landing. If you can set them in this aircraft, if not, I'll just hit the deploy button twice. Right, this should be power off descent kind of profile availability going on here. We're not actually descending. There we go, we're now descending at about the right descent, right? I don't know if this is just FSX Steam Edition, sorry, X-Plane even, but I just, when I fly the aircraft in X-Plane, I don't get the sensation of speed that you get in FSX. I feel like I'm hardly moving. I feel like I could get out and push the airplane once I touch down. You know what I mean? There we go. Spoilers round. Reverse. Full reverse. Let's have a look at the reverser animations. They're pretty okay. That's the turn off to our parking. I could stop the aircraft drastically quicker, but I don't really feel the need to right now. Spoilers reverse is disarmed. Okay. There we go. Spoilers Y. See, I was saying about the speed. We're doing 50 knots then, and when I put the spoilers away, thinking we're down to a taxi speed. Okay, so guys, that's the end of my kind of first impressions on this, 15 minutes long. I'm going to cut the video here, and I'll see you guys next time. Probably with some more trains.